Back home, I'm a private investigator, and so and I'm also a retired 20-year veteran cop back home in the state of Utah. And I worked a high-profile case back in Utah, and that person is still missing. So that's the primary reason that I reached out to Highland Canine for a water and land cadaver dog. Now, why Highland outside of any other training facility? Well, all the research that I did directed me right back to Highland Canine Training as far as being one of the most recognizable and reputable canine training companies out there. And so, so I reached out, and they reached out to me relatively quickly. Amber, the training manager, was quickly on it, and that was 1 year ago, 3 days ago. My expectations, I'm not one to attach myself to any expectations. Is what I was hopeful for was that, one, that they listened to me and what my needs were in specific as far as the type of dog and what I was needing it for. I guess if I had any expectations, it was an expectation of that they were hearing me and that they followed through with what they shared with me. Outside of that, I didn't have any expectations. I didn't know what to expect. And that's what makes it beautiful about this coming here and getting the dog and getting into the training and stuff like that. I was very happy and satisfied so far. It's a beautiful thing. Again, I've been around some cadavers over the course of my police career. There was a number of people that I had run cadavers on this high-profile case back home when I was a detective in Utah. So I had some idea. However, I'm not really wasn't super knowledgeable on it. So when I come out here and I watch her work and their other cadaver dogs that they had, it's just beautiful. It's beautiful how they work, how they navigate. The odor and their final alert was really awesome. Well, there's been several. One is just how quick Vonda is in locating the odor and locating the source. She's very fast. She's very determined. Her work ethic is beyond exceptional. Outside of that, I would say how responsive the crew has been and accommodating has been really awesome. I feel very confident. This has been a very immersive training experience. Again, I didn't have any expectations. I didn't know what to expect coming out here and being part of their handler training school, but it has been very extensive. It's been very busy, 7 hours a day, 5 days a week, and we've been doing at least minimum of 2 upwards to 3 operations with Vonda as far as a hide and a search, and the experience and the training that I've had watching not only Vonda but several other detection dogs has been just instrumental in me being able to learn to what to look for in looking for these dogs and when they catch odor and their final alerts. That's a good question. I would say that it has to be that they care. They really care. They care about the dog and the dog's training. They care about the handler and the handler's training and making sure that the two of them are working cohesively with one another. They don't want to shortchange me or shortchange the dog. A good example is they experienced some bad weather, some winter weather, and that kind of delayed Vonda's training, and so which that delayed me coming out for handler school. They easily could have just been like, hey, we're good, still come out in March, but they didn't. They postponed it because they wanted to make sure the dog was ready, and and so I think that's what sets them apart. They say they're going to do this, they do it, and everything that I've experienced from day one has been very exceptional in my opinion. Don't worry about being on the fence, man. If you're on the fence, then that means that you haven't committed to yourself, and you need to look inside and see what that hesitation is. Outside of that, if you don't have any hesitation and it's something you want to do and that you believe in, hands down, I think Highlands Canine is going to meet or exceed your expectations and pull the trigger. They produce good dogs. I gave them very specifics on the dog that I was looking for, and I couldn't be more happier.